Ensoko TV, uboroso bw'umugusi.
Manchumu rigararia Ensoko TV na gukwandira ndonsi ya sore mbia mona soko sangana into asechinga kechiga nugo sabukwaringa gwatwara ritukuriya itukuri Ijumaa obotukubu 15 mutinyo 5 mwaka bw'ikiri bubere 25 na monchenkuru kwa Clinton Ndigi Ensa na Eyemo kurega sobo gatagati bo mucho Nairobi asense ya Kenya na kurwanda onsi ya soko tobwate kuru karibu sana tusange kumanya nararia ya ayenekiwe aseri tukeriga na bwego nararia ya bariki baito bamangana basangeri kuru asemambi yaringe ntambe nchenkuru kwa Clinton Ndigi aseri baga ritimu ingi megonkonya kuru ase studio ya kabere gocha kwene kyamarugine chibichango chara senchirengia toko sabiro karanseko benentu kurbono wika omweri nyarobego mwancho murigeria na boko bwatie mesiga ya Amayia kuru Ensoko Ensa Eyemo wetera se mitandao itekerero Facebook na YouTube na Ensoko TV wasase mitandao ya nebu na Clinton Ndigi mesema ya kuru Ensoko Ensa Eyemo achakira bon Manchumo rigararia hegekeigo kiaere nigo mwiga wa matanga hoika omwerio hase ensemo eria ye ebunge ya Kitutu Chache sub county ya Kisii hase sia nyabuke omoke oyore mamu abo mo senator we county ya Kisii anyarakoba gakwane kiwesa bari ya yo mwerio kurende murikito Karen Mausana agenda tekubwaterio roboti uru tochiko kumanya singinchega tia barai au mbaikirana bakorogwa no mheshimiwa Dr. Fred Matiang'i namo no mheshimiwa Stephen Kalonzo Musyoka negati ya vande kurende tochaka no roboti rukubwate butukubwarero umuyiga bokwena nensemo yokwagacha amagache school ya secondary ya Otanyore egutoka ase eward ya Bugichora ebunge West Mugirange county ya Nyamira nigo okorekana rero ase omroberio hoyo ogusirwa nekiombe ya Safaricom Foundation nigo ogochiakoba osekurwa amabaga yechigasi gochia sabasae gwikira ase birengo be 50 ne bire igoro yemia ase bono habo bisabechi semi abara yabagotinya oborendi omujumbe bwensemeyo nabwo abara au baikira na sensemeyo erioko bakirori haso moyogo yo murikito Vincent Monda nere nwarenge agotwariga ndoroboti rukubwatia senchiro wikira
kagukwana asomo yogoyo omuske Irene Mayaka niga kiribuye kiombe kya Safaricom Foundation asogwanchara na gocha gusira magacha yo.
Let me take this opportunity to thank M-Pesa Foundation because we did a formal proposal to them to request for support for this school together with Honorable Steve Mogaka, and they responded to us very well. And today, as we stand here for the groundbreaking, Safaricom Foundation is going to fund a modern facility that is worth 57 million shillings. And this project will be complete between 6 to 8 months. So tutarudi hapa tena, tushukuru, tukifungua shule yetu ya Otanyore. Taivo?
Enyomba yogosomera yechikoroba isato cyabisi cyabalimu ensemo yokorosi ndagira kinyomba kire cyobo chanu ebirogo byogwekanya enyomba yechikomputa nabigo kitangi cyamache nakyo kibwaterane tyamaga chayo umunyakonda nigaboliwe gochiko abamenyi bensemeyo 50 nebera semeye kigasi kire kigotoka rro.
Kitu ingine ambayo tumekubaliana na Safaricom wameelekeza ule ambayo ni contractor ni ya kwamba ile workmanship kazi ya kufanya hii mjengo 70% of the work must be given to people from here. Na contractor ukiona watu wetu wanawezana hii kazi ongeza hata ifike hata 80%. Lakini 70% minimum itakuwa watu huku kwetu.
Omodio onyama ya division Biegon Wilberforce nigonera abuli abanyakenyurabo bane kibuna nkolenda bale bintebyo byobwagachi.
Remember mumeambiwa mumepokea mtoto na mtamlea. Kulea huyo mtoto mkiona mafundi wanatafuta chakula. Darasa itajengwa na machines ndio? Utakuwa na mafundi. Sasa ukuje kuomba kazi ya fundi, sio kuiba materials ambayo umeletwa na Safaricom. kuja uombe kazi ya mafundi. Sisi na chief tutakuwa tukishughulikia wale ambao wanachukua chuma yenye inaletwa kusaidia huyo mtoto akue. Sawa sawa. So vijana wa hapa kuna kazi. Sawa sawa. Wengine waombe kazi kama watchman ya kuchunga hizo material usiku.
Boigo, omo director w'egisemi meye county ya Nyamira Joshua Kaga nigo nera iriribaga na koraneria buya gochase kombekere kya Safaricom Foundation asekeria goteba buna ikenege tambo kere kieki gosira gisemi.
Yangu tu ni kushukuru sana watu ambao wametuletea huu mradi Safaricom Foundation na waheshimiwa wetu. Tunahitaji sana facilities za kuendeleza elimu, na wakati tumepata wafadhili kama hawa tunashukuru sana. Let's support the investors, let's support the project, na kutoka hapo tutaweza kupanua elimu yetu na masomo yatakuwa mazuri hata zaidi.
Abamenyi bekenyere kikyo tanyale niko naborobago kiwa mono murubiri yugo kwa gacha chinyombe chyo.
Majina ni Birikista Kerubo Musomi, ni mama tosha Ogichora Ward Obembege Tunwa Mbuyamole Mwihule buyakole ingana ne project ya chire saita Tumobake Yesu Kristo kiagera nero kolira ya manene
asomo yegoyo omuske Irene Mayaka na boigo muske Steve Mogaka mbairali bagana wakere serikali ya broad based koko asebago tababuna barobuna obatalirete
inche neri chumbe no tore broad based government naende ntori koruororo ebintu ebingoteba amache estima chipara na kiango no chikoru taibo richumbe Rais William Ruto inche na richumbe tokoira na naende 2027 tonya koreta magenero rogo chaiga inkataibo richumbe
West Mogirango tuwa West we miaka ne miaka toko ngendereri kwa magendero ya serikali. Lero iga unatua beke ndovyo na saba epara ekurwe stage gojaga abuna konyere ya kunirwe lakini mo president nanja atobekere la mikurwe stand pake factory ya chole.
Ingoripoti ya Nsoko TV kurutanyore imeya Bogichora West Mogirango ekaunti ya Nyamira njengor kwa Vincent Monda.
Mimeno murikito Vincent Monda kurwase ekaunti ya Nyamira na roboti rukubwatekana chisemi tukurana ase ekaunti ya Kisii ni gobono kubwatekana no kwimurungania kwa baibuli igoro yukubagwa wechibesa chiwose wechibesa chia NGCDF ensemo yabarai abaibuli na boigo aborokiwa mebonge abo basi nigo litukulia lero baesokia na gusaga na chia bisi chekiganche ikyo imenya mache kogane machibu igoro asiki aborokiwa bakuru achia mate choko nyoro wense batari konyoro chibesa hichio chi kobakonya kwegendera se chisemi chabo nigo bono baya yabise matuko atato koba machibu onyataribo nigo barachi kwemokia egetambokero hase amabokabo
igondo no moijano ngabana mbajite pake singo somi Nairobi abana zaidi ya 20 kurubasi bakange list elimbwatega na zaidi 30 batairiji basariga bakangorokia buna efisi ya bere igoro asiki university batakehire gosegwa abana bawanza matatu itwanyolrenga bisatai gulikira mangana boss people isko office bondo wajire kubolrenga abantu baitakara bagoja ngo kubashulikira twanyolrundi tayi egende kigego kolekana ekerutu gwethinga abantu bali babwatire bakonji check ngakichiche kichikoniwa asiji hoteli esabantu batatakiri na abana baitoga bara list rili tambe batari konyora chibesa igo twabatebiri ngo batore list elions twalitikira obisiga igo twabaire mpaka Jumatatu banyare ko bagatotebinga abana aba inkibataire iri chibesa na baru bakora matemu weekend na intuko twara chipasari chaenda seme kone mebiji koni wasiji ebioski asiji baime abana baito balisi ko batari wakana chipisi ikire kiagere twachirega na ebia bali batenelete CDF basaries yanga maji onya report uikire wiki Eyemo ngorora bale ngabana babo basimba bwata abantu bako barwandira
twachiranya maji obwati chicheki chi abana ba applied e pasali batanyorete ekirike kyabere kanena se every corner of around ugurira pasali ni right ono ndwenzi ole school ole college ole university go se kuri ya mai office yetu ya CD nato ikira office bakale semi
nimechaza pasa since 2022 till now here last time sijapata. So nimekuwa nikikuja huku mara kwa mara naambiwa hii iko na stamp naweka ama iko imesainiwa na chief tu kama hiyo some petty excuses. So na saa hii niko na fee balance ya 85,000 kama last month tumekuwa na mtihani kule university Masinde Murira sikufanya mtihani juu na hiyo fee balance.
So security form ya school rende nyore cheki tinyore ticheki kina kira boire tinikorora nganko nyora ndo bukona mwana agosoma Kisi Institute ono igatakeire elibu 67 ekintabwati enchera ndanyore mukonye
Mwancho murigeria tugosaba buna obotendri buya bisi hikiganchekyo ne chigotegera ibirire biga bya abana nchi abega asengenjo teri buya korengana ne richiko abana nchi koimuke getambukero na koimuke richika sama bokabo tugoska bosio asoro botironde hoyo koria hekerugo kebo jumbe asense mu bunge West Mugirango mwakili Iko bona roko boria uchiase abare bari barabisi kone kyankubeka bare bosio amagendro naboigo eserikali ya bisi ase bunge West Mugirango ene kyenkuroberira amagendro mesire kago kwanekere matanga yo kumwene motiotere webitaseni bieke gusi richo ni mayaka uyone kiore niko bona ate egeti ya sironga kiaberi kyo gutumika ase siasa na bono magendro andonsi tayo akorekanira ase chinsemecho asatebire chipara nigo chire chimbe na bigo gotabo obo bagi bwe chibasari gati rakoba gakomocha
etanguru kwalta bire rongo dige kero constituency rogo twale koma enia disha bikirin nena sana die radio ko kuna licho ni mayaka amaira ngora ya ito musabira singa sai West Mugirango constituency yonata etekote ba saba mintobuna wabeira se siasa miake mengi totali koewa tangible development. West Mugirango asebuna sirongaria ke serikali yego kwa na sirongana airport ya ruta affordable house yende ata ba kwa ga industrial park etokuna kongaino kwa university ya gazetted because university ga gazetted tuje ko bodia bara ibaito ba West Mugirango muta wanja muta memori tano na magendro ne genteke lakini gongo sawa bantu ba West Mugirango bambu atesia 27 na become the member of parliament ni nyaka kwa tama gendo West Mugirango itoje ndogoro kunye barisadi ya sirire chipana ndobwa ditwa kudre baka twarosi abantu bayito bono batebire chipara bagoja godai asobura ibirbo chikocha asende mno mu kombosi wa Walter Misire 27 kinko swalia ikine kyo Braille tinge chakere chipara Mugirango tore ndemaga mangana estimate bwatie chipara jitu buna chimbe uko gani kwa bana inje baitongoli na twale ko nyaru murayi ogototegerera anda atorora na mabira ibonta etote yaba na inje baitona bwati 2027 mbategera na ndora mabira tunyara kubeka magendo kwa twasegasi Dr. Fredo Kengo Matiangi za nere presidential candidate toto bwata kurugusiga igatwa na kireki na tutagete na ende ko tegerero ndi bwensi goja ko totebikende getali Fredo Kengo Matiangi ko sito bwata chikura so bonge enda bagusi asito menyete bucyari bantu bandi ndo bwata sekega girlfriend sinto bwata abana bali bonse ne chikura ya Fredo Kengo Matiangi
Mwancho murigera tukarita somo igoyo bwa matanga umurugi bo mujumbe umukoro bwense mu bunge West Mugirango Evelyn Kemosi iganyora chinga kichinkongu ukwandra habari ngebirero ase umuyobozi bwa matanga boko mweneri ico ni mayaka himenya kiore bunge yo ya West Mugirango maiga yokugani gukwandra siasa sa matanga yo nabana boigo nigo musubati Evelyn hagenda busio no kuboria bana inchi bense mu yokweni kyangwe soke bara subonga sobo chorio bano mwakocha na kumwakira chikura hasobonge umheshimiwa Kemosi una umujumbe achikura Ensa.
Ndio maana sana Mchekoro kwe Evelyn Mora Kemosi mwe wake mwe una na kwa te wasiengia irambo magocha oyo watera Kemosi takole tigasi ila turunga na gocha epare ya moturunga ni bako ikirira wana ni wani ge mureba ewa mocha ni etonye iba kilo moto wa tabata akora ki kilo moto wa tabata akora ki ina ike weta be pikipiki ya para che itoncheria jerera pinche kisiasa inaacha kurupole yani sawa sawa ina auto mnumo ya yara no musani gweri choni na ene lichoni ekero kio mwali to meranite igande ati na madam tuwatari mono ndegerio mweshimiwa ekero geke otoganyete apishu omo kwari nchero de bwana yeta sawa oyo de la no mo igoro okwale mwafela tuwe school fees me basa kero wastu mwanangu ayo no kirango anakiagera chibasa chipara endo basaide nchero ndo basa tuacha 2027 ya ikiri ya msimu wa lote ya korete mchegolibe uliko ona na lile lakini ndaidemba tebiga abantu abagwa wakachukua ekirane ele kuulia ile chunguza ongeza ile na nyanza thank you so much asante sana
Togos kabusio mwancho morigeria hoyo kurigia hekerugo kyo ba senator se county ya Nyamira engineer Adams Mochenwa niko bona ruro kuboria gochi asaba Nyamira na bananchi bonsi kwanike bunango korabara monchoria se kerugo kyo ba senator se county yo hasekeringa nigo okomorikerwa boikirano se county ya Nyamira okoribwa embroikirana Mochenwa ka gukwana somo igoyo wa matanga boko mwenia umutio zero iwe bitaseni bike gusi richoni mayaka ni erio na kyo bara Magia Jubilee Dr.
Itanga na wande gotoro poria uchia se family yomo waka region mayaka asoko musiya mwaka ngopole sana uchia se family yenga tubuni ayobo kengu mongina tuna botora aburwa tobo batobia utatiganya saa to utigera ane wakoremia chinga kichons sama yango ku ams chikura chaeta abore kirogo yokania okora magante no mwana mokena arenge bwe mwaka 24 oroje bono nakini ngobone rondi saba kuna mwa wata chikura engakieriye goika ye chikura tigatocho arabarai bamanyete igasi yabo toliamo bunanje manyete igasi yobo senator no konga chikura buna mugocha konga ngenda ari senate nkora representation na legislation yere ndonge nende nkora mangana oversight kuyamono iwabono egento ngobatebi abaminto n'abana siasa baminto ekera togocha matanga bunaya tigatoru pole nde twarengera ye family onye gutete kuona mangana siasa rosie forum ya siasa kwenda kuano taliwa muharire ense ite ya Kenya buna mangana achire taliwa wono kurugusiga tumwato mwana ito kuru Dr. Fred Okengo ekere omusio ya tene ni musio ya tene ni omusio wa program abana mbarate ni alia barenge university aba lichoni lya hango kole tigawaje gocha nagamba ne presidential candidate yetu Dr. Fred Okengo Matiang'i onga 20,000 Kenya shillings Una request asenye nja wana abatu babiri tiga kilo ya moto mo 10,000 ebere chichiko bakonya ali school karibu ginko yana na ginko te Dr. Fred
Chidagika mirongo ibiri chiabutokire goro Ensa Eyemo ya bona marogoba mwanchu moligeria tokoro mutumokombo kego ase studio ya kabere turasima chiduka kengo sabanga toskare nkorana ndase kagetere getambe togandra gusanga mangenyora nta kumanya ntubwato roboti kurwase account ya Kisii hase hamatanga yoko moino mongina Teresia omoke mamwa abo mosena tabwe account ya Kisii asabare au baikirana kumanya wanga siasa nchene kiwa sensema yu asobonge toskare chiko kumanya se kagetere getambe
Eye Nensoko TV Oboroso bw'umugusi onye kubwatari bolyo obosemia gusekero kende gyonsigoro yemirobiri yaitu Yensoko TV twakere ase namba 0788666663 gose tulikiriri ukuri email ensokotv.ke@gmail.com boigo nabugo tutarira service ite gutuka samagacho hazina towers egoroba ya gatanu narimo asumucyo munene Nairobi. Ensoko TV oboroso bw'umugusi.
Chigosori inegatibo bundi obwo bwanchire na gotono mono ensengima nabono nigona yira mbarato asena gakuba kingo kwigekera emegano y'abanyangongo au kure bituna abyagusi abo obachire nkuma ase chigosori au egati abo chinchire chaba munyoko amone bisero obyenkoyo ego ikachingongo au chinse imeyo muruberio obwenda basi y'abanyangongo emegane yonse nigora enyore aiga imegeteseni kyao kyabene Ensoko TV oboroso obwo mogusi na nche Daniel Omwaga mnabotambe nigo bagontona Erieta Suarez.
Ebago tebango yogose komo elio nero gose kabya maiga yokonyora mangana mange koruwa segeteseni kia usigete Ensoko TV bonigo yakirenga kingo koleta nganya sai nigonda koletro murobili kurkunga amegelio yebebelia murobili nigonda olete amuna basomba banyasae abu astraka ko batukwegera lingana sobwagale nantalia yoka nonyora matera noena masabo nobori ntunyale ko ba tokurwa ayankira lituko lye sabato lya bande bagotebanga Jumamosi abande batebanga Saturday chinsa 12 chamambia ugwika chinsa ibere tomocha gekora nchumulisyo ngaga n'abasumba banyesaye ntokoletere umurubiri bwe lesson seseni
Mukabora ingerango oye Chigosori yabarire.
We've never seen anybody win 3 in a row.
Ono omwancha omurigereria ayabuno mututire bwe Chigosori ao nobe na kirengencho yokokokera.
Goal! Absolutely astonishing. What about that from Gareth Bale?
Igeteseni kia Ogien Soko TV. Ibono nge kuchunchugere kokwariganiria na kokwerera Chigosori ao obwekiranu. Tomocha kubwata etariki inainche Daniel Omwaga goseko gwancha nabo ogontona Erieta Suarez amagosori webegi iyo kolio keraritko olio Jumamosi igochakera egetone gichinze sano na isato chiamogaso goika 10 chamaragoba ase omoroberi ibwe achigosori amo nabanyangongo ase na kumanyana gokorosera ayatekire ase Chigosori
and he's awarded a penalty.
Ase miziki yabagaka eli abantu bakonga kongire chinengo chacha kiriko choga ya rumba naboigo ntukwi babasai ababakulwa jijenzi emisiki ekogenda bwangi bate chia talaku
le général Dangote anaweka oye mose kunambi Ricardo Momo oye mama Dangote
netaliane Edwin Nyang'au Edwin mwana mboka nzube ya bololo tumerane kila litukulia Jumamosi kati ya saa 10 weka Ensa Eyemo
Eye Nensoko TV Oboroso Bumugusi
Karibu sana mwancho murigeria sensemega ya kabere amesema yakuru ensoko Ensa Eyemo mbemo na soko gendra gusangana intwe na bono tugusuka bosiko kumanya saya agenda ile konekiwa abono nigo tokumanywa siasa nigo yabage konekiwa hasa matanga yoko mwene nyagosiro mongina Teresia Omoke uyore mamumu abo masenata wa county ya Kisii Richard Onyonka abo sabarai au kurwa sense media ya Linda Mwananchi baikirana bakoragwa na Edwin Sifuna Babu Owino James Orengo Karoli Omondi Martha Karua Stephen Kalonzo Musyoka Winnie Odinga Ruth Odinga Fred Matiang'i Ezekiel Mashogu abajumbe aba MC kurwa se county ya Kisii neria Nyamira negati abarevanda bange abo bayimurunganire okomentekana kwirigoriria mabuta na bwigo ogokina no gokonga kubogima ane mono nigo bona barayabo kurwa sensemeria ya Linda Mwananchi batebire buna ba moiro koboko Fred Matiang'i aseganga yo kuria oborai bwense ase batebire mbacho gutwara chinkwana chokobanga buna barachie gosira ase egange yo yae
Chikoleji ngora keto ngora na utosu kwa na ngora na ine tusiga ndo kwate bati ene mono ndo kwata bara baita baka baita banenega kendo kene ngeko kenda rom no ina bana ba minto balega nyegene wiwi na uto kwa na ngora to kenda to chora ne buya nda mangana kende ekisa kugito ekendo kera kinche ndaje so akoro maendo ndo bese wata na bantu baito inje yo wata na bantu baito ngaboro chako kwa bana chwesa bakulgime ningu bakuita bantu bane bakugende biro lwatu haya ekira kia twazoitira manyinga ya bantu baito toba ya motambe na ndukulgi ogambi ubu ne chingurechi esara to esobo the experience we know what will happen tukiendelea kukaa hivi na we will agree tutakuja pamoja ndo ikiamo kwa na usema utatoka yangu tutakuwa pamoja ona kwa wewe ni iga so that band kile kenje kwa chingu
Kir nearly gave DCP the win. And we want to congratulate them. We want to congratulate the people of Eyemo Kir. As we know, they're in the Rift Valley. The call for one term is countrywide. And therefore, mimi naona tu korera zangu. Vote from the country. This must come to an end. If we want Kenya to go ahead, the extractive system must come to an end. And it can't come to an end if we are going to have a PRE exercise in the elections. So let's think very seriously. Wakenya wanataka uwizi wa mali ya umma ikwishe na isirudiwe. So we must devise, as we come together and think, we must devise a system that is going to change the governance of this country forever. So that we don't have a leader. It doesn't matter whether it's Marako or who comes to power and uses his position to steal the resources of the people of Kenya.
Umenishikilia mkono kule Nairobi. Umenisaidia kampeni zangu za Senate. Mimi ni rafiki mpaka wa familia yako. Sikujua kwamba unaweza keti katika mkutano ambao unaamua hatma ya Sifuna na wewe uko wa kwanza kusema Sifuna must go. Kwa hivyo wacha nirudishe mkono na mimi. Simba must go. Wanalinda mwananchi. Tunatembea Kenya mzima tukiwaambia kwamba tunataka turahisishe kazi ya kufurusha William Ruto akuwe one term. Kurahisisha hiyo kazi inamaanisha tuweze kuketi pamoja kama viongozi wote ambao tunaamini he doesn't deserve an extra day in office. Na hiyo maoni ama hiyo mazungumzo haitakuwa rahisi. Kuna mjamaa jana alisema tufungiwe ndani ya room moja. Sisi wote tuongee na tutoe mtu mmoja. Mheshimiwa Matiang'i, hata mimi kuna vitu nataka kukuambia. Na nataka niambie hawa Wakenya ambao wamekaa hapa. Hakuna mtu hapa mbele katika siasa ambao hatujakwaruzana. Mimi niko tayari kama kiongozi wa linda mwananchi kufanya kazi wewe.
True ODM asili ipo hapa Korengo, James Orengo hapa hiyo, the true ODM. And Kalonzo, I want you to feel strong when we are talking together. Matiang'i, I want you to feel strong. Matiang'i, wewe kuja nikupeleka huko Muhoroni na kila mahali. Utafanya hiyo kama ni one time. I want you to keep the dignity. You've shown me what I've been begging you to do. Let us understand we're brothers and we must never fight each other for political office, because tomorrow you don't know what I'm going to become.
Toskabasio manchu murigeria se orobotironde muraibuensi ya Kenya nigo ritkoria rero haikira na somo igabugo chengere miaka 50 ni bere ya skuli ya sekondari ya Thika ase kaunti ya Kiambu. Ruto nigo bona ira ribagerio na kwegere mirobiri ya serikali ya bekire koene kiabuna chiseme nkwego achiri baga rieri tangani.
If Kenya is to catch up with our peers who left us behind and became first world countries, we must invest in education. They invested in education, we must do the same or even do it better. That is why yesterday we chartered an strategic universities. We gave charter to Kenya Advanced Institute of Science and Technology at our Konza Technopolis as a chartered university that is going to take on board master's students, because we need to develop a higher category, a higher caliber of scientists in Kenya. Yesterday also, we chartered Kenya Medical Research Institute, KEMRI, as a university. Again, because, and it will be a university or a graduate university where people from masters and PhD will be learning. again, because if Kenya has to move to a first world country, we need the highest caliber of human capital to drive our transformation. I have said this and I will repeat again. There is no nation which can develop beyond its capacity to think or to create knowledge. Yeah? You cannot develop in the dark. You have to have people who are thinking. And that is why we're investing in education. And it is strategic. Many people may not understand it today. They will come to understand it someday.
Toskabase omwancho murigeria igati ya abarai boigo baikira nase omoyogoyo nigo bono bagokeire eserikali ya Kenya Kwanza asigiri bagote abang'ani magendro yenekire asogosire chisemi gwetera samagacho kubwatoka chibesa chisaine gokonya borokia abiga boroki wakwenekia ngwikirania bari meruberio yabo boikirano.
Thank you very much for visiting Thika High School. We are happy. We know just last month, a month ago, you visited Thika. And Your Excellency, if you did not know, the place where you visited was this ward. The 5 major projects that we had come to do here in Thika was still in this hospital world where Thika High School also sits.
Your Excellency, when the books of history are written, you will be remembered that it is in your tenure that God gave you an opportunity to celebrate the centenary of all our national schools in this country, and also celebrating some also who came a little bit later, like Thika High School, celebrating their 70th anniversary. And I was looking at number 7 in the Bible, and it means completeness.
Your Excellency, when you took over the reins of leadership of this country, the education sector was not on the verge of collapse. Our education sector had collapsed. We are not certain what happened with CBC. Many of our public universities were closing down. We were not certain whether the children who are in grade 9 would proceed to JSS in primary school or in high schools.
So I come here to encourage the leadership of schools, and I see the peers here, that through extracurricular activities, we should have students from across the country going out there to realize and appreciate and know that this country is a cocktail of communities, is a cocktail of individuals, is a cocktail of great men and women that form the family called Kenya.
Mokonyi bumuraibu Ensa Professor Kithure Kindiki nigagendreire kwigerera serikali hasigati ya magendero hegendrete kwenekia sorongoro Mount Kenya amone chinsemo chinde hime yense ya Kenya kao kwane meye county ya Meru hekero yokoro tota magendero au Kindiki nigobona ruko boye gochasa bana inchi kubachora barai abo bakotera magendero mamincha na badia ba kwenekia siasa chuko bagabana inchi.
Unajua ya kwamba tulipiga kura, kahawa ilikuwa shilingi 50, shilingi 40. Kahawa ni 100 kwenda 160 na bado inaendelea kuongezeka. Kwa hivyo mimi nataka niwahakikishia kwamba we will stay focused to make sure that we bring down the cost of living, we improve the livelihoods of the people, empower farmers, provide coolers for milk farmers. Ndio maziwa hii maziwa ambaye sasa leo tunanunuliwa na 50 ilikuwa inatoka shilingi 32 2022. Wasemi wakikuja hapa wanasema sijui nini, sijui kasongo, sijui one time. Wanatuambia vile wao ni watu wazuri. Na mimi nasema hivi, siku ile wale watu walikuwa watu wakubwa serikalini. Mimi sikuwaona hapa Rubiri. Mliwaona? Kuna kitu walileta huku? Wekeo tuona kiao? Kwebio tuona biao? Si walikuwa wadosi? Si wengine walikuwa mawaziri wakubwa wakubwa, si wengine walikuwa manaibu wa rais kama fireman. Siku ile walikuwa na crown kwa kichwa, mliwaona hapa? Kuna kitu walileta hapa? Si fireman yeye amefika hapa wakati crown bado iko kwa kichwa? Amekuja hajakuja? Fireman amefika hajafika? Sasa siku ya kura next year, ule mtu ya mitego akuje asimame hapa Rubiri, fireman na yeye asimame hapa Rubiri. Nyinyi mtuulize maswali na kila mtu ajitetee na kazi yake, ili atufanyia akiwa kwa mamlaka, sio kungojea kirauni kianguka ni mabati, kirauni kianguka ni nini?
Toskabosio mwanjumo rigereria Moriko manelo kiama kia UDA Hassan Omar nigo bono a kirimbe mono gochia savana inchi hapo baesogetie no gwaka chikura sobonga sobo chorio boke obwa kaneta se chi county cha Samburu Elgeyo Marakwet hamona Narok ase kiama kia UDA Kenya tobu ebirogo bionsi bibere byobo MCA na boigo ekamo kyobo jumbe mense moy bunge ya Emurwa Dekir asate bire nigo bone kiama kia UDA kegendrete ko yarigani bokongo osobo chorio bono mwako gocha.
Part of the reasons I called you here is also through you to express our most sincere gratitude to all the supporters of the UDA party in the 3 electoral units in Emurwa Dikir, in Poro Ward in Samburu County, and in Endo Ward in Elgeyo Marakwet County for their very decisive wins. And to also thank those who to compete with UDA and lose with very minimum excuses. In conversation and in partnership with our coalition broad-based partners in the ODM, we therefore also want to dedicate this victory to their partnership, because part of the victories have been largely as a consequence of the support and the coordinated strategies that we've had as parties. But the continued vote of faith that the Kenyan people have continued to extend to President William Ruto, vote of confidence, and his government and the programs are demonstrable of the impact that the UDA party has.
Mancho Morigeria, mo director na kombori na sekyo morikyo wikema kia UDA abegete kovi ya ODM timanyeti tokoskabosia sorobo tironde mujumbe we bunge ya Kiharu Mheshimiwa Dindi Nyoro igaesokire na gwichandra henchira rigori ria mabuta ria kindre egenta atebire nigo kigochia kone kyo konga kubogima aso mwananchi kawaida kao kwa nabarikia mangana kurwa sechia visichia ya somo chio Nairobi. Nyoro niko bona atebire ebitambo kirombiro rore serikali aise kobeka nigo birache gokonya go keya rigori rio na kone kya buna uchumi yense kogenderera senchire rengia,
especially super petrol, diesel and kerosene from VAT, and consequently make all those products VAT exempt and move them to the first schedule. The other thing is that I've already written to the National Assembly on the intention of amending the road maintenance levy fund by abolishing the 7 shillings that was in the year 2024. Again, as I said before, this will give reprieve to Kenyans. The current diesel and super petrol should come down to around below 190 for a liter of either. The other thing that maybe it is important for me to highlight, which is building up to that price, is also the subsidy. Diesel, as you saw in the circular, the added cost is higher. And for those prices to come to the ranges I'm talking about, we must also provision 5 billion Kenya shillings from the Fuel Stabilization Fund so that we reduce diesel by around 24 shillings. That is why the math is coming to around 189 for diesel. All those measures will stabilize our economy in terms of not have a very erratic inflationary pressures, and also we are going to have some stability in the medium and long term. Failure to do that, the price will be...
Mugavana wa kaunti ya Kiambu Mheshimiwa Kimani wa Matangi niko bona mochirie gatia baraikuru ase kaunti eyo abo bakwamereria hubaraibuae asoko kia siasa chuburi mwigoro ya magendro ari agendrire konekia Matangi niko bona sabira bananchi konekia bona nkomo bwate sebare heri achikoikirania chira chiae echiabarierete konekia bona nachikobaikirania.
Those people who want to compete with us wamekosa agenda, wanaona tumefanya kazi ya development, so they have invented something new. The best way for them is now to look at how to soil what you have done by promoting negativity. Ndio unaona mtu anakuja sema tepika watoto hapa nini, hawa mothers wamekataa kukua released, what have you. All those the many things you are seeing is intended to water down the work that we are doing. We agree, we will say no. Ama namna gani jameni? Don't permit, do not permit those people over your sweat, over the nights you have sacrificed, over the days you have stood long there and you've endured and you've supported patients, you've gotten into even life-risking ventures to go get patients under emergency, to even treat patients with contagious diseases. Ama namna gani? Yeah, you've taken all those risks. Then somebody, because they want to be popular, one day they come stand there and they start saying things that are not true about what you are doing. Let us say no. Let's not encourage them. Don't entertain anyone. We are telling the people, if you want to come compete, go down and soil your hands, work. You know, pull up your socks, show what you can do. Propaganda cannot deliver anyone. Ama namna gani jameni? So musikubalie hiyo kitu watu wanajaribu kufanya wenye wanataka viti, go to work. Tell us what you have done. If it is those MPs, how much CDF money goes through the hands of an MP in a cycle of 5 years? Over 1.5 billion. Show us what you've done with 1.5 billion in your constituency. The governor is responsible for 12 constituencies. We have 13 municipalities. So if you combine what every MP has gotten for those 5 years, say 1.5 billion times 12, how much is that? It's in excess of close to 15 billion, isn't it? Show us the work for 15 billion. You know, don't come to say this one or those. Show us. It's your work that speaks. It's the record of what you've done. So defend the work that you do. Let us ensure that you don't stop, don't look backwards or look sideways to those that are saying those things that are contrary to what we have done. And we'll keep on. And Kiambu will be great.
Wanchumo rigaria abo notoika omwerio po manyaria enekiwe asiri tukeriga semesema yakurwa ensoko ensa Eyemo yona ngekoroga chinsa isa to butubwarero nchikore naga gato sange asinjira yobo ikerno asiri baga Barnabas Kelvin na bwo Miss F nchenkoro kwa Clinton ndigi yandrago twaro borgero yabo meroberia gandreta sembeo yensoko TV.